see a ninja? Why is my hand missing? And why am I sporting an English accent?
I love playing dress up.
What the bloody hell? Well, judging that it was player 4 that had the smoke grenade, I think that's a pretty normal day in our case.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
So what were we talking about again?
We were talking about how much samurais are better than cowboys.
Oh, that's right. Hey, did I ever tell you how much I love samurais? And hey, wait a minute, cowboys are better than samurai.
No! Samurais are better.
No, cowboys are better.
Samurai! Cowboy! Samurai! Cowboy! Samurai! Cowboy! This is getting us nowhere!
Tell me about it!
I just wish there was a cooperative game that we could play that would settle this argument once and for all.
Are you kidding? There's plenty of games to decide which of our warriors is the most deadliest.
Really? Name one.
Well, there's tip my tongue.
Come on, I know it's there.
It's there. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2.
Alright, that's it. I didn't want to have it to come to this, but I do know of a game that could solve this dispute.
Really? What game? No. No. Not that game. Not that game. Okay, you win. Samurais are better. Samurais are better. Oh God. It's a sexy cry. Player 1, stop. Look what you're doing to player 4.
Come on, G. It's already in motion.
No. No. There's still time. I gotta get it. No!
Alright, well let's jump right into Samurai Western.
Hello? I'm calling in sick.
Get back here!
The story takes place in the time of the Old West, where gunpowder is slowly conquering the steel of a blade. The player takes the role as Gojiro Kuryu, a young blade master who is willing to prove that a sword swings faster than any speeding bullet.
The game starts out with our hero learning the whereabouts of his rival brother, and sets out to seek and destroy him. Along the way, he runs into trouble with gruesome, yet extremely feminine bounty hunters, trigger-crazy outlaws, and an extremely loony loco tycoon who has his eyes set on renovating the ways of the West.
Gojiro Kuryu also runs into characters who are willing to help, like an extremely badass-looking cowboy whose aim could easily be mistaken as Mr. Kumiku's, a whore who runs a saloon, and an extremely committed babysitter, and a black sheriff.
Why not? It worked in Blazing Saddles.
Who actually looks like he eats the outlaws instead of imprisoning them.
The reason this game is not widely known is because it's considered a side story entry of the Way of the Samurai series. And boy, let me tell you, I'd rather be playing that game instead.
What? Way of the Samurai?
No, I was talking about Russian roulette. God help me. Glitch City! Let's let's just say I've seen better graphics in that Jersey Devil game for PS1.
Oh, come on. They're not that bad.
Oh, come on. You're actually going to shoot me with that? There is just no way that that thing can have real bullets in it. Okay, and I take that back. The graphics are really bad. Well, at least for the character models anyway. Would you give me that? You just shot yourself in the crotch, didn't you? And you still really hate this game.
Okay, back to the subject of character models and designs. They're just lazy. I mean, look at Kuryu's wrist. I mean, did he break his wrist for the purpose of better swordsmanship, or does it look that way normally?
Another interesting graphic quality is the use of blood! I mean, look at it! It greatly expresses my wanting to kill this game!
The game also uses pretty cool silhouette type graphics to emphasize the more interesting parts of the game.
Like when you die!
Oh, will you shut up? You're not going to kill yourself. Oh my god, he killed himself!
What? No, I was just getting rid of a pesky fly.
Oh, thank god, I thought I'd be down a friend. Player 2!
Hey, it was either him or the game.
Oh my god, who did you shoot?
Osama bin Laden. America!
Huh. Anyway, the graphics make this game look like a really good PS1 game. They just needed to spend a little bit more time on them. And maybe I would have bought this game earlier.
Overall, there's nothing interesting about the sound. It's your basic Western-style soundtrack, so anticipate a lot of... and a lot of...
Actually, the voice acting is excellent, but the lip syncing is very stiff and unemotional.
and extremely easy to abridge. Take a look.
And now, it's time for Abridged Theater!
I'm looking for my brother, Rondo.
I don't know much about this Rondo fella, but man, you know how to sport an afro.
Thank you. I pick it every day.
Wait a minute, why is your character wearing an afro?
Never underestimate the power of the afro. But why are you... Afro powers activates!
Afro!
I don't want to say it.
Say it.
The combat in this game is pretty smooth, with of course the exception of the crappy shooting cowboy!
The game also likes to throw curveballs at you when it comes to physics. The playable characters are able to jump to great heights with the double jump, and according to this game, cowboys just love to teleport to the battlefield. The co-op in this game is really half-baked, meaning that they got really lazy with this part. The way two-player mode works in this game is that in order for the second player to play, he or she must press the start button during the game.
And the worst part of this function is that the character they are forced to play as is absolutely useless. Let's take this cowboy for instance. The cowboy has a revolver. He can fire up to 6 shots at a time, with infinite ammo might I add. And as you can see, at least 2 of those shots is going to hit an enemy. You know, there's a name for this guy. He's called Dead Weight.
You know, he can unlock 2 other guns, and there's a slew of other characters that you can unlock.
Dead Weight!
Another conflict of this character is that he shares the screen with the main character, so this throws off the camera angles, and it gets really frustrating when you are surrounded by outlaws.
And take a look at his health bar. Okay, now take a look at the main character's health bar. I know, right?
You do realize you can upgrade his health.
Just stop pointing the flaws in my review, you troll!
Is there a problem? This also means that the second player will most likely be the one to die first. And you know what that means. why should the first player suffer from the stupid mistakes of the second player?
Aha! Check! Oh, come on. Incoming! He's a dead man, isn't he?
You know, you never did tell me how you were thrown across that table.
Hey, Firefly, what you got? This spider!
Incoming!
All in all, the game seems rushed for some reason. The story is pretty solid, and the characters are quite interesting and unique. As for the graphics, they have their ups and downs. The character modeling is horrendous, while the action, the silhouettes, and the use of blood really strikes up for some interesting concepts.
The sound in this game is nothing special, but the gameplay is pretty unique. With the exception of the freaking cowboy, the fighting system for Gorgio, Giorgio's? I'm just gonna call him Pizza, it's pretty good. Pizza is pretty fluid. You can equip him with a lot of interesting swords, and you'll have a lot of fun chopping some outlaws in Master Mode!
As for the co-op aspect, don't even bother. You'll just be setting yourself and your friend up for disappointment.
Yeah, seriously. You'll get further in this game if you just play it by yourself.
For the final verdict of Samurai Western,
Come on, you can make it.
Why does it hurt? Okay.
You were saying something?
We give this game a C+.
Are you gonna be okay?
Of course not! I just got attacked by a ninja!
Afro!
Oh my god!
And so, the players really never finished their argument. But instead, they went out to go rent-free, where more disappointments awaited them.
I don't know much about this Rondo fella, but man, you know how to sport an afro.
Thank you. I pick it every day.